I don't want to get too far off the Jags here because I want to talk Travis Hunter again. He just has been a complete non-factor for this squad. In week 3, he had 2 offensive targets. He played 69% of the defensive snaps. That's the most he's played all season. Last week, he was at 60% of the defensive snaps. In week 1, he was at 10%, but he had more offensive targets in both of those weeks. Are they figuring something out here? Are they ruining their product by doing this flip flop from defense and offense? How are you feeling about the Travis Hunter of it all?
I don't know if you've seen the online discourse about offensive coordinator Shane Waldren. Have you been seeing that?
I have.
That is going on right now. And so I
So you want to give some context where Shane Waldron's with Jackson Smith and Jigba, not looking great after he leaves breakout season. He's with Roma Dunze, not really a factor in the offense. He leaves. Shane Waldron leaves breakout season. It looks like for Roma Dunze this year. And now we've already seen what Brian Thomas Jr. is. He can be a great number 1 receiver for a team. And it looks like he's just nowhere to be seen. And now you have Travis Hunter also with this team just not being a factor. So yeah, that's where we set the stage of Shane Waldron and this Jaguars team.
Yeah, I mean, just the offense doesn't look great, and I get Liam Cohen stepping in, and he is the head coach. And he is an offensive guy. He was tasked with figuring out Trevor Lawrence. He was tasked with figuring out how to maximize this Jaguars offense, but also just doesn't look like it's going well. I think he is going to have to step in and make a bigger impact on the offensive side of the ball and really put his foot down, because we're seeing, like, I don't know how this guy keeps getting a job. Like, I know, I get it. Like, it's the internet and you're just picking out like stats from here and there. It just looks disconjointed. It looks like, if you were to tell me that after this season, or like, 10 years down the line, Trevor Lawrence is like, yeah, that was the season I decided that I no longer wanted to be a Jacksonville Jaguar, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. They just don't look like, especially the last week, the brush off from Trevor Lawrence to Liam Cohen, it just doesn't look like it is cohesive right now. It just doesn't look like it's one unit. It doesn't look like, as Liam Cohen in the leaked uh, interview, or the leaked speech in the locker room, said, we win as one, we lose as one. It's not one guy. It just doesn't look like that. It looks like everyone is just like out for themselves, and it just doesn't fit. It's not a winning formula for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, they somehow they have 2 wins on their roster. It doesn't look good.
Well, they've beaten the Texans, who have struggled to find any points on offense, and they've beaten the Panthers, who has been a roller coaster.
World beaters. What do you mean?
Roller coaster this season. I mean, their games, even that Cardinals game for the Panthers was a roller coaster where they're getting blown out and they somehow miraculously almost come back to win it. But big test for the Jaguars next week against the 3-0 49ers.